Alright guys, as a spare. Acoustic guitar is a spare. Yamaha DBR12 is a spare in case something went down with one of the mains or the main guitar. Little backpack here with extra mixer, a couple extra cables in it. Main gear, got the Line 6, the wireless in there, 3 mics, cables, extra IECs that we use, yada yada yada, just all the good stuff. This DXR12 Mark IIs, a couple extra waters if you guys are thirsty. Suck down some waters tonight, that's for sure. Extra XLRs, regular extension cords, small mixer stuck in the very end of it, music book, a couple other things. That dang tamborine's in there. There's a wedge. There's a main mixer. There's an empty garbage can with the telly set next to it. What's going on, guys? You just seen the remains of the load in at the end of the night. Yes, I'm whipped, but I'm super excited because we just had one heck of a show at this summer concert series. Totally cool, totally geek. Second time doing it. Cannot wait to do it next year. Love a stage, love being outside this band shell, love a lot of people in front of you. It's motivating to put on a good show. So if you're a solo, duo, trio, full band, I'm sure you guys look forward to the same thing. So totally cool. The acoustic guitar there was just a backup because this is a special event for us, right? So the acoustic guitar was a backup in case something went down. The Yamaha DBR12 was a backup. The camo backpack was a couple extra XLRs, a 1/4 inch instrument if needed, and if the wireless went down, and an extra mixer in there. But anyways, then all the other stuff, stands and mic stands, speaker stands, all this stuff out in the garage. So, but this is just a follow up to the video right before this. Excuse me, where we are out testing behind our barn, me and Aaron, the Yamaha DXR12 Mark IIs. Input 7, when we did it like 82-ish yards. Input 7 with the input sensitivity up to 4.5 dB on each cabinet. And the mixer ran at unity to make sure that we were going to be clean vocals, clean guitar. I'm not sure how much extra headroom or how much headroom there was from that point. I don't know. I didn't test that. But anyways, tonight, man, it was let's just say 70 degrees, mostly sunny. Great turnout. People from the parks that hired us, they were happy. Everybody seemed happy. I mean, we're doing tunes, you know, like I said before, we do kind of some classic country, some newish country, and then some classic rock. Man, people really seem to be into it. There's one person just dancing there like the whole night. I mean, it was just great. It was just great. That's probably, yeah, unless I'm forgetting something. I mean, that was our biggest show since 2019. So I was super happy to be back on a bigger stage for us. And play for a bunch of people. So we were told a total head count of people coming in and going, like 852, I think it was, people. The total area to cover from stage back to the back of the seating area was about 53 yards, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I stepped off before. That's why we tested our stuff at like 80 yards or 82 yards. So I'm not saying we played for 800 at one time with two Yamaha DXR12 Mark IIs, and neither was the person that told me that, but I didn't take account neither. All I can tell you is that I went out, we got there plenty early, set up, did a sound check. I went out and took some pictures probably about an hour before this show kicked off, so that I could just throw some in here so you can see the ground that was covered and stuff like that. Then a friend of mine, she took some pictures, you know, while me and Aaron was up doing our thing and singing. So I'll throw a couple of those in, but no video. I mean, for 2 hours straight from 7 to 9, we just started and we just hammered away. No breaks, just song after song after song. Every I don't know, I'm gonna guess like 6 or 7 songs maybe. Just guitar sounded fine, but I just stopped, checked the tune, on it, and I just made sure everything was on, and other than just lean down, grab a bottle of water, and choke down some water real quick. That was it. We just, we were. I told them people probably 5 or 6 times, man. What was, we were privileged to be able to be there, and it was great for them to be there. And I told them we just want to give you 2 hours of solid music. So, and that's what we try to do. So, anyways, I did not get a total head count of people when the biggest part of the group was there. I didn't, but it was a successful for the parks because they had a lot of people come out and in and out. Like I said, over 800 was the total count, and I can just imagine when the couple of weeks when the full bands start up. I with good weather, I can just imagine what they're gonna get. Hopefully me and the family will be able to get to run out and see see the full bands too and stuff like that. So anyways, I guess the point of this is just a follow up to the video I would have posted probably yesterday of testing your gear. We did not have to push those Yamahas as much as we did out here at 80 yards, but it was nice to know it was there. I did set those boxes at plus 4.5 dB just so they were already there. In case I needed to turn up for sound check, we used the Yamaha MG10XU. If you're familiar with that, it's not a fader. It's got the pot or the turn knob, turn dial. I think we sound checked. If you're familiar with the mixer, if you look at the master knob, like if you got it like pointed straight up, and it was probably a couple hash marks before straight up where we sound checked at. And I had Aaron go all the way back with her wireless. So another shout out to Shure. That old analog wireless system worked great all the way back there. It was perfect. But that was a sound check. By the time we started, there were more people there, so I turned it up two hash marks past the top. So not at unity. And I don't know if that's linear, but once you start cranking it up from there, it really starts. It's been my experience. The output really comes on. Kind of, I think the same thing with a bigger mixer with the faders. It's not so much linear as you go up. It kind of increases the output if I'm saying it right and if I remember right. But anyways, we did not have to even go to unity on the mixer, so there was definitely plenty to go based on where we tested yesterday. So that was good. So I always say, know your gear, give your gear run throughs. See what it's capable of, see what its limitations are. And so anyways, that's about it. I'm going to throw in some pictures. Again, I took these about an hour before this started, right about an hour before. When some people had fizzled in and were getting seated wherever they wanted to be seated before everybody else got there. And then a friend of mine took some pictures while we were gigging, just me and Aaron singing out, throw a couple in there. But anyways, it was good. Just sharing this with you guys for those of you doing, maybe outside shows with just two tops, maybe a couple of just two 12-inch tops, So maybe you're running the Yamaha DXRs, maybe you're running JBL PRX or SRXs or EKSXs or something like that, or some other type. Maybe you're running altos. I don't know. Whatever it is, test your gear, know what it's capable of. Make sure you got clean headroom, because when you're doing sound for yourself, we always use a front of house mix in the monitor, which is 2 vocals and guitar. And so we know what we're getting. But out front, we usually never have to worry about anything. But when you start to push it, you don't want any type, anything running to, any type of distortion or anything. So just know your stuff. So anyways, I'll show you some pictures. They were about an hour before the gig started, and then there's a couple in there that my friend took while it was started. And total head count we played for those speakers at about 53 yards. I don't know, but they were happy because they total had over 800 in and out. So not saying we played for 800 at one time, and that's what the guy told me too, I'm pretty sure. So, but it was a success. I'm happy. They're happy. People seem happy. Lots of compliments. That's good. Know your gear. Do good shows. You guys are great. Get your gig. See it. Be good.